He's tamed the Griffin.
And they recruit him on his team.
Yeah, they recruit him. He just decides to just agree to come with them to fight against the Empire, and everything's good. And they just leave. They just leave the Griffin.
Oh wait, but before they leave, something happens. The slave owner tries to fly the Griffin as well, and the Griffin just immediately starts being hostile. He pins the slave owner onto him, and I guess kill him.
Well, it seems like he just stomps him.
Yeah, he stomps him to death, and then Tarzan is just looking back and is like, "Good girl." And I'm like, so you do know this Griffin because you complimented him on killing someone. You had a plan.
I don't know why you're giving him more. That wasn't a plan. The Griffin just doesn't like the slave master. And obviously neither does Tarzan, so I think that's why he just said good girl. But,
Don't you understand? He's talking and interacting with it like it's his pet.
Listen, they're showing that he's an animal whisperer, okay? They don't know each other.
I don't see any other animals in the movie.
I know, but that's his skill, okay? It's his skill. And that skill...
Come on, please give me something to work with.
I don't know why you think there's anything to work with. There's nothing. These scenes are just happening because they need to happen. They need to show that he's good with animals, particularly this Griffin. He tames the Griffin, then he just leaves, and I guess he's just gonna leave the Griffin behind, even though he's free, but the Griffin is not. And he was going on this whole speech about how they're the same, but he's just gonna leave the Griffin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So he leaves the Griffin kills the dude, and the dude just says, good girl, and they leave. Like, and that's it, guys. That's our introduction to Tarzan, and I'm just like, what?
What was the point of all that?
What was the point of this? What did we learn about this guy? Nothing! We learned nothing about this dude! We learned nothing. All we did was waste like 10 minutes on this scene where he tames a Griffin. That's all that happened.
Yeah, so they fly away
and they're gonna go to their next destination, which is not Pollux, guys. We are still going around. They're still trusting this dude to go around to completely different planets.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Okay, I will say I do like this planet that they go to. It's basically like a whole mining. It's a whole mining planet, and like underground is like the city where everyone lives. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and this is basically owned by the Empire. So the Empire has a mining planet, but not a food. Not a planet.
Agriculture planet?
Yeah, not an agriculture planet.
Yeah.
I don't...
What are you trying to say, movie?
I don't understand what's going on. Why do they have a mining planet, but not an agriculture planet, to the point where they have to go to a little tiny village for their food source? Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So anyway, they go to this
mining planet.
And then we meet our third main character.
Okay, we actually have to get her name because her name is hilarious.
Oh, really? I was just calling her, like, Discount Mulan.
No. She has, like, a funny name.
She does?
I think it's Nemesis.
Wait. You mean the character from Resident Evil 3?
Yes. Just Nemesis. I'm like, what? Why is that your name? Why? Oh my gosh, her name is actually Nemesis. Okay, yeah. So her name is Nemesis. That is that name.
Yeah, by the way, this is what our third main character looks like. And
This
you
is
guys
her.
cannot tell me this woman looks like Mulan.
This is really just because she's Asian doesn't mean she's Mulan. I don't know why you're.
Are you sure? Because what we're about to see might just prove my point. So, okay, so Just watch.
How?
No, just watch. Just watch. Okay.
Oh, wait. Do you mean the Mulan from the cartoon or the Mulan?
The 2020?
Yeah.
2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That actually makes more
No.
sense.
Cartoon Mulan is an angel. I will not say anything bad about the Cartoon Mulan. That movie is amazing. And yes, I know it gets some flack for not being accurate to the actual Chinese myth of Mulan, but as a standalone movie, it is good.
Yeah.
2020, on the other hand,
Yeah, I can see now why.
is terrible.
Yeah, so
So yeah, they go to this planet, they meet Discount Mulan. Wait, what's her name again?
her name is Nemesis.
Ne-
They meet Nemesis, and they're literally going to her and asking her, hey, we want you to fight against the Empire to defend this small farm. And they're not offering her anything. It's just, we want you to help us to fight the Empire to defend this farm. And I'm like, why would she agree to this? She doesn't know you! You're not giving her anything for this!
Okay, look, I know we gave Tarzan flack for joining him, but at least he has a reason. They bought him as a slave, so he's inclined to, like, help them to repay his debt. This is a random woman!
Or maybe he could do this as a thank you for getting him out of slavery.
Yeah, this is a random woman! They just met! She has no affiliation with anybody! She's living her life! Just
Doing something that we're gonna see in 10 seconds, but she's just there on this planet, and they're just randomly asking her, hey, we need your help to fight against the Empire, and defend this farm.
So I thought she was gonna say, no, I don't know who you guys are, screw off. But before we get her answer, we get to see a day in the life of Nemesis as a
Yeah,
character.
this is literally, I guess, her job, or whatever. Or maybe this is like an event that she's now has to deal with. Conveniently, by the way, this is happening just conveniently when they come to this planet for her help. Because, we need to see her skills, guys. So this whole conflict just conveniently happens when they come to this planet. How very, very convenient that they're now gonna see what she could do. Right when they get to this planet.
Now that I think about it, this is nothing like Magnificent Seven. This is more like Ocean's 11.
Really?
Yeah, Ocean's 11, that movie about the thieves. Because at least in that movie, they recruit people based on their skills, and that's what they're doing right now.
But also, they don't even know her skills.
Yes, and they just showed up.
And they just show up because this guy knows who
Lucas.
she is. All right, Lucas knows who she is. And I don't even know if Lucas is even telling them who she is and what she can do.
Also, aren't you questioning how you know? How does he know all these people? Why is he leading you to all these people? This is not setting off any red flags in anyone.
Yeah, are they not curious why they
Like,
need
Tarzan doesn't care. Gunner doesn't care. Not even Korra cares.
Yeah, why aren't they questioning, why do we need to go to these specific people? Like, why? Like, this is not...
I would not be surprised if all three of these people are revealed to be working for the Empire.
Yeah, because, like, this would be one thing if, like, these people were, like, famous... this wouldn't even make any sense if these were famous bounty hunters, because they don't have money!
Yeah.
So, we know nothing about these people, but for some reason we're just going to them because we need a team to fight against the Empire.
Oh my gosh.
And Cora and Gunner doesn't know who they are. They're just trusting Lucas to get these people.
And I'm still like, why are you trusting Lucas? You don't know anything about him.
Yes, but they are somehow entrusting him with their assembly.
And their livelihood?
Yeah, they're trusting him with their transportation, their livelihood, and also their team setup. Because he knows them, but they don't know who they are.
Yeah. So, anyways, we get to see a day in the life of Nemesis. So, as Lucas is talking to her, this random woman walks up to her and says, "Hey, my daughter's been kidnapped. Can you help me find her?"
Yeah.
And then they walk into this room.
They walk into this room
full of spider webs.
I don't know if these are. I think these are wires, but we do see a giant ass spider, guys.
Also, content warning for anyone with arachnophobia because this is kind of creepy.
It actually shows it's a spider person because there's
and it's fucking creepy. So this spider woman comes down.
She just comes
and
down.
She's holding a girl. So I'm like, she kidnapped this woman's daughter.
Yeah, and we get another exposition dump about this spider woman.
Yeah, she basically explains that when the Empire came to her home planet, they destroyed it, they burned everything, they ruined her eggs so that they would never hatch. So in retaliation, she kidnaps this random woman's daughter as retribution.
Yeah, she's gonna kill this woman's daughter so that the mother can know her pain of the mother can know the pain of losing her children like she does. And she's gonna do this to every child on this planet until every mother on this planet knows her pain. So she's just a quintessential bad guy. She's just a cartoonishly evil person that wants to kill children.
And the thing is, the movie wants us to empathize with her because, oh no, the Empire, ruined her home and killed her children. That's total justification for her to kidnap and kill every single children in the planet.
Yeah, we're supposed to, feel something from, what? Why would I feel anything for you killing random children because you want revenge against the Empire by wanting the mothers to feel your pain? What the hell does it have to do with the Empire?
I don't know. So yeah, she obviously won't let go of the child, and then Nemesis starts.
Yeah, Nemesis, hints that she knows her pain?
So I'm guessing she had kids?
I guess, but that never gets elaborated on. So, we're barely gonna be talking about this. But basically, this Spider Woman just wants the mothers to know her pain, so she's gonna kill all the children. Which is okay. So then, she says,
And then I deserve justice.
How is this justice by killing other people's children? What is
wrong?
This is not
justice, this is a homicide.
What is wrong with you? You're just evil.
God. And spoiler alert, she will not matter for this entire movie because in this one short action scene, she will die.
Yes, Nemesis just kills her. So this awful fight scene happens because I'm just gonna tell you this, guys. This is just an awful fight scene.
Yeah, but the fight scene starts weird. So yeah, she's about to kill the kid. Yeah, she's about to kill the kid, and then Nemesis blocks her with a sword.
Oh yeah, Nemesis she just has swords. She doesn't have a gun. Just swords. She just has swords. Oh, this thing has a spear. So she has swords.
Oh no.
She somehow dodges all the legs to slide under her. That was weird.
Yeah.
She could have been stabbed by any one of those legs. But I guess the Spider Woman just didn't do anything. So she slides under her legs. Oh no. And she does these random ass flips.
Yeah.
To dodge these legs that are barely even touching her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got two swords right there. And the child is still there, and she blocks.
This is the weakest blocking I've ever seen.
This is not, like, I don't understand what this choreo... Oh, by the way, a child's life is in danger right now, and
nobody cares.
Cora, Gunnar, Lucas, and Tarzan are not doing anything!
Yeah, this woman is literally fighting a spider mutant, and nobody cares!
Yeah,
Like, keep in mind, they all have guns!
Oh my gosh, you're right. They all have, well, except the Tarzan, but they all have guns.
They could just shoot this thing right now, but no, they're gonna let this random woman fight this thing, and
Because they need to see if she's a good fighter. This is a test.
a test of what?
A test to see if she's worthy to join the team, even though a child's life is in danger right now.
Oh,
whatever. We're just gonna allow her to fight this spider lady.
Also, this is very weak.
Yeah, these blocks are very weak.
Yeah, because when you like block something, you're supposed to feel the impact of whatever's hitting you.
Well, maybe she doesn't feel the impact because she has cybernetic arms.
How do you know she has cybernetic arms?
Look at it. Oh, you're right. Those might be gloves, but
Yeah.
they show later on that they're cybernetic arms. So maybe that's why she's not feeling the impact. But these blocks do feel very weak. Like they're just like the spider's like barely attacking her, and she's barely blocking. And also motion again, guys. Look, she barely the spider looked like she had giant ass tentacles. Oh my gosh, legs, and she's barely even trying to hit her.
Yeah, this is barely an inconvenience.
Yeah, it's just like, wait, what are her other legs? Where is her spear? Didn't she just have a spear? What's happening?
Oh, there's a spear.
And now she's using her spear, and
she keeps flipping. Oh, by the way, stop. The main characters are right there. They're right there. They have guns, and they don't do anything.
The child is still right there, and they're not doing anything to hit her. Oh, she cuts off one of the legs, and she drops the child.
Oh, by the way, this child does not immediately run.
Yeah, the child just sits there. Like, she's just there. Like, what are you? Run away! Run the other way! Is she in shock? Like, what? Why isn't she moving? Also, Nemesis just jumps up this high. I don't know how the hell she did that. To, I guess, stab the spider. Oh, and she just blocks, but
it's still right there.
And the leg. She's not doing anything with the. She just stab her right now with the legs.
I know.
But she doesn't do that.
And she looks at the child.
Yeah, she just for 5 seconds.
And I'm like, run!
What is she doing? Why is she running away? And what is the spider doing? She's allowing this scene to happen. Oh, okay, so, whatever. So, now
she headbutts her.
She headbutts her. You could have just stabbed her with the fucking spear, you dumbass. But anyway, if she was open for you to headbutt her, then she was open for you to stab her. So why didn't you just stab her? Anyway, she headbutts her, just launches her to the ground. She should be dead, because if that force could launch her to the ground, then she definitely has head trauma.
Yeah.
So, and now
the spider, like, jumps.
The spider, for some reason, jumps to stab. Like, what? She was right there. What are you doing? Just stab her with your legs. Why did you feel the need to jump? You know what? Because we need the set piece. We need the cool ass shot of the spider jumping, and they are still there. The main characters are still there, not doing anything. They could just shoot her right now, but no, they don't do anything. They just allow
Oh,
this.
slow motion again.
Oh, it's in slow motion. This movie. Listen, okay, I watched Batman v Superman, and not even that movie made me hate slow motion. This movie is making me hate slow motion so much.
Oh gosh.
There's so much slow motion in so many shots. This is probably why this movie's this long.
Hell, I don't even think 300 had this much slow motion.
Maybe it did, but it had the slow motion mostly in the battles.
Yeah.
With the big set pieces. This is just slow motion for the sake of slow motion. The spider just randomly jumps up to stab her for no reason. Just so there could be a slow motion moment.
Yeah.
And she misses.
Yep.
How does everybody have terrible aim? What the fuck is happening? Oh yeah, by the way, Gunnar finally decides to do something, even though he is the one that doesn't have a gun. So
He's the weakest person here. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. He's the one that has the least.
Well, you have a trained soldier, a mercenary, Tarzan.
Yeah, but he's the one that's doing something. Why doesn't any of you actually do anything? Why is he the only one that just decides to do something now? Oh, look, you see these are robotic arms.
Okay,
Right there.
let's speed up this scene. The scene is like...
Yeah, so he actually tries to get the girl out of the way.
Yeah, he tries to get the girl out of the way, and I think... And that gives her enough time to...
Well, no, but then she cuts off the spider's arm, and everybody's kind of just standing around.
Yeah.
He's still just there.
I know.
My dude, just go to the entrance. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, this.
Yeah, it's not good.
This
Alright, come on, let's wrap it up. Okay, so they're fighting.
Oh my gosh, this fight scene! What is going on? Oh my gosh.
This is the weakest fight scene I've ever seen.
This is, the legs are like, the legs, he's just standing there. Oh my
Everyone's
gosh.
just standing there.
Everyone's just standing
By
there.
the way, for being the main character, Cora
Really does not give a shit about this child.
she's giving shit about anything.
Yeah, she's just standing there randomly doing stuff.
Everyone is just standing there and doing, just look, your potential ally is in danger.
Yeah, your friend is trying to save this child, and nobody's doing anything. And now he's about to die.
Yep.
Now he's about to die. Oh my gosh, Cora, where are you?
Alright, calm down. Calm down.
He's literally about to get stabbed.
I know.
Where is she? Oh my
Oh,
god.
there she is.
No, I'm talking about Cora, but now,
Yeah, I was also wondering, wait, where are you? Were you that winded from a...
well, she did get kicked into a wall by this spider, so.
hey, at least that's consistent.
Yeah, but then she also got headbutted and she got up immediately, so. Anyway, she stabs the spider in its, sack.
And then they reveal that about her character.
They reveal that her swords are actually lightsabers, and I'm just wondering,
Why wasn't this the first plan?
why did you not activate your lightsabers? You could have actually went through that spear when you jumped up to attack her, and you could have killed her right there.
Yep.
Why did you now activate your lightsabers? What are you doing? But guys, she is now activated so that this she could flail it around and stab it into the ground.
Also, they're still standing there.
And they're all still standing there.
They're still standing there.
Cora, You are such a terrible friend.
You're a terrible person in general.
Your friend was literally about to die, and you're just staying
And you're
there.
depending on this random Chinese woman to help
this
you.
random woman to help you, even though you don't know anything about her. But whatever. She does a little cool spinning with the swords. She stabs them in the ground for some reason. She does a pose. And oh look, you see how cleanly she just went through that spear. You could use this a long time ago. But she now the spider doesn't have a weapon. She charges right at her and she just
Slices
why
her
did she
in half.
jump again?
I have no idea.
Well, she slices her sack. And
stabs her.
no, not yet. She somehow the spider's not crying out in pain because her sack just got cut. But now she's choking this girl. For some reason, this scene is happening where they're all still standing there. She's not doing anything for like 5 seconds for some reason, and she finally stabs her. I don't know why it took her that long to stab her, but she finally stabs her. And that's the end of the fight, guys.
But okay, before we come off of this fight, I just want to say something. After this fight scene, everyone is like congratulating her, saying, "Yeah, you did it, you killed him." But then she says, "They're like, yeah, we did it. That was amazing. We did it, guys. We saved the city.
Yeah, we saved the child, even though."
But then she says this cryptic shit.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Do not celebrate this. There is no honor in this. This could easily be any of you lying here.
And I was just like, what? What? This woman tried to kill a child. What are you talking about?
Are you insinuating that they would be willing to kill a child to get revenge on the Empire and make mothers feel the pain that they feel when they lose a child? What are you talking about? I have no idea, but it keeps going.
In the Gotter's forgotten world. In the name of revenge.
But Nemesis, this was not revenge. This was just her being evil.
Yeah.
Like, what does this have to do with revenge? She's killing random children.
And then she keeps going, and the scene just keeps going.
You would do well to remember that.
It keeps going, and I'm like, dude, just end.
Yeah, we're just still lingering on this. Now we're moving on. Okay, what the hell is Nemesis talking about? This could be any one of them? Are you actually saying that they'll all be willing to kill children for quote-unquote revenge?
Whatever. So
That happens. No. What are you talking about? Why would you? Why? Why would you think that?
I don't know.
Would you be willing to do that? Oh, whatever.
Whatever. So that happens, and the scene finally ends. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you, we are an hour 15 into this movie,
guys,
and we still have not gotten to Pollux yet. Our main goal was to get to Pollux, and we spent the next 30 to 45 minutes introducing 2 characters
that we know nothing about. We know nothing about these people. Oh yeah, and Nemesis has just agreed. She didn't even agree in the scene, but she's on the ship, so I guess she just agreed. But why? I don't know. To fight the Empire, I guess.
Why would she give a shit about the Empire?
I don't know. They haven't told us anything about her.
Whatever.
Why would Tarzan give a crap about the Empire?
Why does Lucas give a crap about the Empire?
I don't know. They're all just helping for no reason. Okay?
I can't believe I compared this movie to Magnificent Seven.
Listen, okay? This movie is trying to be so many things and it's failing at everything at the
Poorly.
same time.
So yeah, they're on the ship, and I guess they're trying to have a character moment?
Yeah, Gunner goes to Cora, and the way that this conversation happens is that Gunner basically tells Cora that she is a good person.
And then...
Now, first of all, I just love how other characters has to tell the main character that she is a good person.
Even though she literally has done nothing for the past 45 minutes.
Yeah, she was willing to let a child and you die, Gunner. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so that's very jarring. But what's really jarring is that they just set up this whole scene for more backstory dumping.
Yeah,
Because after he says, oh, you're a good person, you help people, she immediately says, I'm not a good person. Wanna know why? Here's my backstory.
yeah, I wasn't always.
This is like the equivalent to that scene.
I understand why she already said this in the first time that she wasn't always a good person. Yes, we know. You just told it. Why are we doing this again?
Also, I love how this whole scene is the equivalent of, hi, you might be wondering what I'm doing here. Well, let me tell you, it all started when...
Yeah, this is basically what these scenes are. And they're so unprompted. All he said was that she is a good person.
Yeah, so anyway, she gets into her backstory, and then we get more of her character, and it's revealed that she used to be the bodyguards of the king's daughter.
Yeah, the king's daughter that seemed to have importance. We're finally gonna meet her, I guess.
That's right. We are an hour 15 into this movie, and we finally get an explanation about the king and queen. You know, the people who were in charge of this empire.
And were assassinated.
Yes.
So we're now getting some information on this daughter.
And this information, I swear, breaks the world even more. It does. No,
I don't even think that there is no world to be broken. We're just given random ass information.
But no, you understand, this just put me into an existential spiral. Because we get a flashback of her watching the king's daughter, and she's playing with a dog. And then I guess the dog killed a deer.
What? No.
No, it doesn't kill a deer. It kills, like, a bird.
I don't know if it kills the bird or it just found a dead bird. Oh, it seems like it did kill the bird. Yeah, so I guess it kills the bird.
And then what happens is the most perplexing thing ever. The dog!
Yeah, the dog brings back the dead bird, as you guys see, and this is all in slow motion. Because of course it is.
So yeah, the dog brings her the bird. She picks up the bird, and we see something that was it's just insane.
Yeah, so
She picks up the bird, and then light. Light just encompasses into her hand.
I like how, the caption says that the sound of the light is divine resonance. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on! She just suddenly emits light when she picks up this bird, and the dialogue that Cora is saying is that this girl is named after a queen that had myths about her, and one of the myths was that the queen could bring things to life. And the moment I heard that, I was like, no. No.
Wait, so is there magic in this world? Is she an angel? Why does she have twilight healing? What's happening?
I was like, no, there's no way that they're gonna give this little girl the power to bring stuff back to life. There's no way!
And that just breaks.
And then we see the scene, guys, and guess what? Yes, oh my gosh!
It's so slow.
So slow! Why is this in slow motion? Okay.
Yeah, so it's light and turns around.
Yeah, she
and
turns
brings the
around.
bird back to life.
And the bird is alive. The bird.
Oh, this is beautiful.
She has the power to bring stuff back to life, and I'm just why? Dad, guys, this is just random.
I'm sorry. I have to calm down. I'm sorry.
This is just random. She just brings the bird back. Guys, there's no magic in this world now.
Also, I just like to point out that her king and her queen got assassinated. So when this got revealed, I was like, how did you all die?
Yeah, is she dead? We still don't know if she's dead. I just realized I haven't even said if the girl got assassinated yet.
Yeah, all I said was that the king and queen got dead. We don't know anything about the daughter at all. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but
I lost it when I saw this.
She brings the bird back to life, so she just has the ability to bring things back to life. She has resurrection powers, guys.
Gosh.
Just randomly.
Also, by the way,
This makes her special. Well, of course this makes her fucking special. Like, she can bring things back from the dead.
By the way, I like to point out that the robot from the beginning of the movie said that the water girl looked exactly like her.
Well, no, he didn't say that she looked exactly like her. She just said that she reminded her of the princess.
Why?
I don't know.
Because she's kind?
Well, we don't know anything. Well, I mean, I guess. Actually, that has to be it. She's just kind.
Alright.
Great. That's good insight about who the princess is. She's kind, and she could bring things back to life. That's...
Alright.
Alright, so
she
this is the princess. Guys, she's gonna be important either in the second movie or in the 4-hour cut that's gonna be coming out.
Well, don't worry, we'll get to the 4-hour cut later. But yeah, that's what it
What's
was.
that even to say about there's gonna be a 4-hour cut because actually you're right, Tekil. We're gonna explain this when we're done with this awful movie.
Yeah. So,
And also, why is
Also, I will admit, well, this scene is stupid as hell. The CGI is not that bad.
what CGI? They're in. Well, I guess this is probably CGI.
Yeah, the CGI is not that bad. The bird, the snow, the landscape, all of it looks kind of good.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're holding on to these positives when we literally saw a little girl bring a bird back to life, but whatever.
All right.
So they're basically this whole thing is hyping up this daughter. Like, the daughter could bring stuff back to life. She has a conversation with the king. Cora has a conversation with the king, and the king basically says that the daughter's special, and she's gonna lead them back to being kind and being good leaders. And I'm just like, why can't you just be a kind and good
How did you
leader?
become this warmongering empire? Like, what happened?
They're never gonna explain that. All we got is that they destroyed their own world and because of their power lust,
They're destroying themselves, apparently.
Yeah, and so they're just then they just become totalitarian conquerors or whatever. So yeah, this whole thing is just hyping up the little girl, and for some reason, Cora decides to just tell Gunnar this, even though all he said was that Cora was a good person. Why are you telling him this?
This is so stupid. Well, anyway, so that flashback ends.
Yeah, the flashback ends, or whatever. I don't.
And then I guess this is a moment?
Yeah, this is a moment between Gunnar and Cora somehow. This went from talking about how the little girl is kind, and it just invokes Gunnar to grab her hand, and they have a little moment where they look at each other. It's supposed to be special.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot that this is supposed to have a romance arc.
Oh yeah, apparently it seems that Gunnar is in love with Cora, I guess.
Why?
I don't know. They never really say.
They have not interacted until this point.
Well, they haven't really interacted with each other, like,
at all.
Well, they obviously have, but they haven't interacted with each other that much. I don't even know what type of person Gunnar is. He just seems like a normal person.
Yeah, he just seems like a guy who wants to survive.
Yeah.
So I guess his arc is like fight for something?
But he says that he's for his community, so he's already fighting for something.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is happening.
So yeah, so they have a little moment where they hold hands or whatever, and
anyways,
finally, guys, we finally get to Pollock.
And let me just say, this place, no joke, looks like fucking Rome.
Guys, this is just Rome.
This is just... I'm not kidding. We reach the Pollux and we see a Colosseum, and I'm like, are we in Rome?
Yeah, guys, this is just Rome.
And then we go,
and I see this, and I'm like, okay, we went from a desert. We went from like a desert planet to a mining planet to now Rome, and I'm just like, what is this world building?
what are the rules?
Why are the planets the way that they are? Guys, I'm being serious. This is just Rome.
Because when we get into the Colosseum, they're literally just gladiator fighting. Look, I'm not kidding. They're literally just gladiator fighting, and they're wearing Greek.
Yeah, they're wearing Greek. Everyone's just wearing Greek, Roman clothing. Like, what? How is this? This is sci-fi world with Amish people, space Nazis, and now Roman civilization on a random planet. Why? What? Why?
Whatever. Anyways, they go through this place and they're asking for
They're asking for
Titus. And I think someone like points to him, and
Yeah, he's just
drunk on the floor.
yeah, he's just right there, guys. The moment they walk in,
The moment they walk in, they walk
they just
up to
find
him.
they just find him, and it seems that he is now a gladiator, which I guess he's homeless or whatever. I don't know. He's a gladiator and he's drunk. And he's on the curb. It seems like he has definitely fallen from grace, obviously.
Whatever. So he acts like somebody to like wash him up and
Yeah.
get him tidied.
Yeah.
And we're literally just in a Coliseum.
Yeah, this is literally just called.
There was no essence of a sci-fi in this at all.
So he's getting washed up, and Cora comes in and asks this guy for help, basically. And this guy is the first person that actually declines. He's like, no.
So far, everyone is just saying blindly, yes, we will help you, random people. No, this is the first time he actually says, no, I won't. Why? Because I'm a disgraced warrior.
Yeah, he basically says that he fought against the Empire, but then he surrendered and it caused all of his men to die, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says his men are dead because he surrendered. I'm like, oh, an actual semblance of a character.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to fight anymore. So I'm thinking like, okay, so I think she's gonna like help him, reignite his flame to fight the Empire because his last
effort to fight against the Empire cost all of his men to die. So maybe we're gonna have a series of scenes where she talks to him, and maybe we're gonna see his skill set.
And we might even get some of her character.
Yeah, maybe she could relate to him because they both fought for the Empire.
Yeah.
And they could she could like actually open up in an organic way about her character, which could cause him to relate to her, and also she could somehow, get him on their side, but maybe he'll only do it for a certain amount of time and then go back to the gladiator planet. But then as the story goes on, it can finally inspire him to, fight against the Empire. And it could be like an actual character arc in this movie. But guess what, guys?
No. I want to play exactly how she convinces him.
Well, it's a long scene.
Well, it's not that long. No, we'll just play her lines. We won't play the whole thing. But this is exactly what happens. So he's talking to her and he's like,
everything. No, please leave me and let me die in peace.
So yeah, that's what happens. And then this is her exact words.
This is her master plan to get this guy on her side, guys.
I don't think you're meant to die here. General,
Stop calling me that. I have no rank, no privilege.
I'm here to make you an offer, to give you a chance at redemption.
I am beyond redemption.
I have no time for pity. What about all the dead men you once commanded? What about them?
Just let it play.
If not redemption, what about revenge?
And that's it, guys.
And then we hard cut to
That's
him
it!
on the ship.
Guys,
Wait, pause it. I don't want to play the music. Yeah, he just...
Alright, yeah. Yeah, guys, that's it.
That's it. That's all it took. That's all it took for him to join the team. Just that random pep talk from a random woman you just met, and he's on the team. Great job. Great writing. You had all the time in the world to develop. This is the most interesting character you had, and you just sped run his character arc because apparently we have... Oh gosh, we're only halfway. We're halfway into the movie.
I am so mad. This was the first time I got just a tiny bit invested about this character. This was the first time I actually sat up in my seat. I was like, oh, this guy seems like he's interesting. And all she does is say, oh, how about you get revenge? And he's on board. Why? Why is this movie incapable? No. Why is it just against having characters? Why is it against developing who these people are or getting an insight about who they are and why they would want to be on Korra's side to fight against the Empire? Why are they just speed running all of this? And by the way, guys, this is the shortest we get in all the introductions. All that happens is that she talks to this guy and bam, he's on board already.
Everyone else gets a cool action scene and a cool, I guess, promotional shots, and all he gets is a pep talk.
And your most interesting character, and that's it. I'm like, why? Why?
Yeah.
What?
Congratulations, Exotic. You finally did something interesting, and you sped run it just to get to another pointless scene.
Oh, I was so upset when that happened. I was expecting a whole dialogue, actual character moments. Korra finally telling this guy her story in a more organic way.
Yeah.
And they just skipped it.
Yeah.
They just skipped it. Oh, alright. Alright, guys. So now we're moving on.
I'm really sorry you had to see. I'm really sorry that you had to see my friend break like that.
So now we're moving on, guys. We're moving again, and we're with the Empire again. And we're seeing that they have now captured the guy, the representative that Gunnar and Cora was.
Oh, by the way,
seeing
took
on this
them long
planet.
enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cora and Gunnar have traveled to 3 planets, and they finally got this guy onto their one ship.
Yeah, I don't know why it took them this long, which makes me wonder if it took them this long to get to their ship, how close together were those 3 planets?
I have no idea.
Like, what's the timeline of this?
There is no timeline, apparently.
Like, what? How was
It could have been years.
Yeah, has it been weeks, months? I don't understand.
I don't know.
So
Whatever,
anyway,
they bring this guy down to the ship, and they have him trapped on like a table.
it's not a table. It's like a little stand. Like his arms and his neck are
Bounded.
bounded in place while this thing has little legs for him to walk on.
Yeah,
And guys, by the way, I just want you to tell you this, okay? In the bar scene, Lucas was meeting with a guy, right? That and
Yeah, it was a guy with like dreads, and he had a blue face.
Yeah, and they made like a little deal or whatever. It seems like they made an agreement. And guess what, guys? Guess what? He's right there. He's right. He's right there.
Yeah,
This is him.
So I'm like, oh yeah, this guy is...
Yeah, Lucas is a traitor. Just instantaneously. The guy is right there with the Empire. It's like, oh, well, I mean, I guess that didn't take long enough. Lucas is a traitor, and Cora and Gunnar are freaking idiots for
Yeah.
trusting him.
Yeah, so Nazi Noble comes out and is about to interrogate this guy, and he's like basically asking, hey, where's the resistance? Where's the resistance?
Yeah, and this guy immediately cracks, I guess so he won't be tortured. So,
Let me go if I tell you what I know.
yeah,
Set you free, you have my word.
yeah.
And then they bring out this...
By the way, guys, this scene is very important. I just want you guys to see this scene so you could understand what this contraption that this guy is.
Yeah, so the
'Cause
informant...
it's gonna be very important in a later scene.
Yeah, so the informant is talking to Nazi Noble, and they bring out this gun.
That's for a full season.
Like, somebody, like, goes up behind them. And...
Yeah, so he goes up behind him and just takes this gun while this dude is telling him where the resistance is, basically. Yeah, he takes out this gun and he gives it to Noble. And Noble starts going behind this guy to do something. And I actually just want you to guys to just absorb this, okay? So Noble puts the gun into this contraption thing sideways. Okay, he puts it in sideways. I know you're wondering, why is Scarlet saying this in like excruciating detail?
Trust me, this will come back in a big way.
Okay? So he puts it in sideways, okay? He turns it 90 degrees to the left, and there's like a little screen that's showing that the gun has a needle.
And it injects it into his spine.
It injects into his spine. So it's giving the go-ahead for him to shoot, and it's even like has arrows showing where the needle's going. I'm like, yes, we know where the needle's gonna go. I don't know why you have to say this in like great detail. So the machine's giving him the go-ahead to shoot, and he shoots. He shoots, and the needle has now gone to this guy's neck.
And then he
turns it back sideways, and this motion causes the guy to not to break free, but to be released.
And is completely paralyzed.
And he's now completely paralyzed, and he drops right to the floor
And I guess
head first.
dies.
Well, I don't think he's dead. He's just
But
paralyzed.
we never see him again, so I'm betting he died.
Well, yeah, they said he's gonna like extract his brain for stuff. So yeah, he's basically gonna die. But I want you to remember this, guys, how this machine
Because
works.
when we get to the third act,
Yeah, when we get to the final act, it's going to be very important. So remember this, guys. The way this contraption works is that it's a box that forms into like this spider-like thing, and it captures the person. We saw that scene with the bar in front of the bar, right? And then you take a little gun that has a needle in it. You put it in the back of this contraption, right? Where the back of the head is, right? You put it in a slot sideways. You turn it 90 degrees to the left. And when you do that, the machine gives you the go-ahead to shoot the person. You shoot the person. And when you shoot the person, you then turn the gun back to its original state, 90 degrees horizontal. And that motion causes the machine to unstrap the person.
remember, keep this in mind.
Keep this in mind, okay?
I know it seems very trivial, but trust me.
Trust me, just keep it in mind. It's gonna be very important, okay?
Alright, so they find...
So from this guy's information, they now know where the resistance is. Now they're gonna go to Charon. The same place...
Oh, that was Levitica.
No, Levitica is the king's name. Charon is the planet's name. So... now the Empire is gonna go to Charon, the same place where the Resistance is now going, to get the rebels' help.
Yeah.
So now, even though this timeline is very weird, it now seems that the main characters and the Empire are going to, not Levitica, Charon around the same time? Or at least they just found out where
Yeah, they just found out where they are, but as soon as we cut away from that, it shows Korra and them getting to Levitica.
Yeah, so it seems they found out about Charon. The same time the main characters go there. So
Well, yeah, because again, Gunnar knew this entire time.
yeah, so guys, the timeline is that while our main characters were going to these 3 planets,
Yeah, while they were wasting time, the Resistance just found out where the Empire just found out where the Resistance were.
yeah, this guy just got on this ship to be interrogated by the Empire. Just now, right after our main characters went to 3 planets. Either the Empire is incredibly slow
Yeah.
with transporting this guy, or these planets are so close together that the main characters went to all 3 of them in the same time the Empire transported this guy to the main ship. This timeline
Makes no
is
sense.
so bad.
Alright, so the gang finally reaches to Charon.
Yeah, we finally make it to Charon, and
they
this planet.
Okay, once again, this planet is also very interesting because it's kind of like this night planet, and all of their buildings are like situated across this foggy mist.
Yeah, this looks like just like a city with these very square planets,
Yeah.
and I'm just like these set pieces are so different from each other.
Yeah.
Like this world building is so
And then
weird.
like in the middle of the city, it's like on these hills, and in the middle of the sky is just like this red car, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, and these buildings seem like they're floating.
Yeah, and they're all levitating, and I'm like, Okay, this is some interesting world building you're doing.
Well, this is not even world building. This is just showing what the planet. Well, I mean, I guess this is part of world building, but this is just showing like just this weird planet with these like floating.
Hey, at least it's something, okay?
Well, I don't think it's really something. It's barely anything. But anyway, this is now the planet Charon, and already Cora is just speaking
With
to
the king.
king.
Yeah, she talks to the king who's like this weird squid alien. So I'm like, oh,
So yeah. By the way, we finally get to see like an actual alien.
yeah. And I'm like, okay, his design looks cool.
But Tykel, there's a problem. She is just immediately talking to this alien, and apparently it looks like the king has now agreed already for them to meet the resistance. And I'm like, what? How do you even know who these people are? He doesn't know. He doesn't know who Cora is. They just talked off screen, agreed for them to meet the resistance. And he's just okay with that. He's just like, yeah, guys, you'll meet the resistance. He doesn't know who these people are, but he's already allowing these random ass people to just meet the resistance. He has now told them that the resistance are here and that they're coming to meet them, which means the resistance also had to have talked to the king and agreed to meet these random people. Why?
I have no idea.
I don't understand. I don't know what's going on here.
So yeah, she's talking with the king, and coincidentally, the resistance just shows up.
Yeah, they show up.
Like they immediately
they show up instantaneously.
Like they just show up right next to them as they're flying from, I guess, from a mission.
Yeah, I don't know where they were, but they just now show up, I guess. And
oh, we get our first look at the
blood axes.
The blood axes. Oh, by the way, they're brother and sister. They started this whole thing.
Yeah, these are the leaders. Look at them. They look like interesting characters.
They look like Black Panther characters without the budget.
I don't know what these costumes are, but whatever. They're, for some reason, posing right now. I don't know why, but whatever. They come down to meet with Cora and them. And, I just... I by the way, I just want you to remind you that with Gunner's like flimsy connection, we're somehow gonna get the resistance on our side.
Yeah, the only time they communicated with him is through a food trade. One food trade! And it wasn't even with them personally, it was with an informant that immediately sold them out!
Yeah.
And they're banking on that one thing to help them.
Also, do they know their informant
win against the Empire?
Do they know that their informant has been captured?
Well, no, I don't think so.
Okay, well,
whatever. They walk up to her and Cora explains the situation, and it seems like they recognize him.
Yeah, they just immediately recognize him. Like, what? How? What? But why?
Did you meet them in person? I thought they met from an informant.
Yeah, why do they know who he... Well, okay, it seems based on the subtitles, it's saying that they contacted them from an unknown vessel, which makes them seem suspicious already. So my question is, why the hell would you come here then if they already seem suspicious? And why would the king agree for them to meet if they seem suspicious already?
Yeah, they're not part of the Empire.
I don't know.
Does anybody have any common sense?
No. Nobody has common sense.
This movie is allergic to people thinking in context clues.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Alright, whatever. They're talking then I guess Korra explains the situation.
The Korra basically explains the situation, and they're still not giving them any money for this. They're not even being paid for this. But she basically just tells them that our farm is in danger, and we need your help to defend it against the Empire.
And what will we give you in return? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Except maybe grain.
Grain? Are you kidding me?
Also, now I just realized something. They're being helped by this king? Why do they need to go to a random ass farm for food when they've been helped by this king?
Yeah, this king is giving them every resource they needed. Why do they need food from a random village? Let's just contextualize my question again. Why is everyone so butthurt in getting this village on their side?
It's not them getting them on their side. It's more like, why does everybody go to this village for food? This random ass, tiny ass village. I don't understand. I don't understand. So anyway, so Korra just explains their situation.
But then they say, yeah, we don't need your grain anymore. Yeah, this is the second character who turns her down. She says, yeah, no, it's fine. We don't need your grain anymore. We're not going to help you.
So I guess they went to him for grain before they met King Leviticus?
But it seems like they've been established here for a long time.
Yeah, so how long has it been since he talked to the informant for grain?
There's no timeline in this.
Oh my god. Anyway, so she's basically saying nah. But even if they didn't have King Leviticus, why would they agree to help this random village when they are basically, first of all, they're obviously not as big as the Empire. So if they just give you all of their resources to help you fight the Empire, they're all obviously gonna die.
Yeah.
So why would they help you? I don't understand. And what was the plan, Korra? What was the plan?
Oh, this one is so dumb.
All she literally did was just say, hey, our village is in trouble. Can you help us?
And like I said, they were banking on this one interaction between them to get them to help them.
Yeah, to get them to give them soldiers.
Did you not have a plan B if this obviously didn't work?
No. No,
because yeah, spoiler alert, it doesn't work. Well, it technically does work because in the next scene.
Oh, guys, also, I just want you to understand. This, okay? So apparently, apparently the ship that you saw in the shot, when they were planting the seeds, in the beginning, the ship that you see in the sky is called a dreadnought. Guys, I just want you to remember what this ship is. It's called a dreadnought, and it's the same ship that you saw in the sky, and it's also the same ship that you saw the informant being taken to. It's called a dreadnought. It's a huge ass ship. I just want you to remember this ship so you can understand how stupid it is for them to go against the Empire. Just want you to remember what a dreadnought is, guys.
Yeah, they say that the dreadnought has taken the village hostage and need help. The lady obviously says no, but for some reason, because she's being very reasonable, she's like, dude, we are a small resistance. And they literally...
Oh, what the... Uh-oh.
They literally can't fight... What happened?
What? Oh.
Okay. They literally can't fight against...
What? Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, guys. Video's jumping around for some reason. Okay, you know, we'll just explain it since this is deciding not to work suddenly.
Yeah, sorry. But basically what happens is that the woman is being very reasonable. She's like, dude, we can't fight against. They're literally just like, dude, we can't fight against the Empire. We are but a small.
Yeah, they literally cannot fight against well, first of all, they said they can't fight against the Dreadnought, let alone the Empire, which she calls a world destroyer.
Oh, by the way, if this resistance is so weak, how are they able to hit their food supply?
I guess they do the thing that the resistance, not the rebels did in Star Wars and do guerrilla warfare, maybe?
Yeah, but this is a kingdom. They have planets to back them up for miles.
Well, we don't know if they have planets. Seems like they only had this one planet. Yeah, but this Dreadnought is a world destroyer. How does Korra think that they're ever gonna stand a chance against the Empire, where they literally essentially have the Death Star hanging above their planet?
Well, it's not really the Death Star.
Listen, Tykel, it's a world destroyer. What do you think what do you think it does?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so obviously, now it's gotten even worse because they just have a Dreadnought above their heads. And wait a minute, if the Dreadnought is still where the planet is, how have they not been informed about what happened to these men? Or is the Dreadnought gone?
I have no idea.
Is there one Dreadnought or multiple Dreadnoughts?
It barely sounds like one.
Okay, so I guess the Dreadnought just left. So apparently the Dreadnought is obviously gonna come back in 10 weeks. And Korra thinks with these ragtag people and some soldiers from the rebellion, they're gonna take down the Dreadnought. They're gonna take down the Dreadnought. Also, if you think this wasn't stupid before, it has gotten even stupider.
Yeah, and even the girl says, yeah, no, we're not gonna kill ourselves for a random guy we barely even know.
In a village that we didn't even visit.
But then her brother basically says, you know what, you guys seem like decent people, we're gonna help you.
Yeah,
I'm like, what?
Yeah, the brother just decides that he's gonna help them for some reason. He just decides that they're that
you don't know jack shit about these people. Why are you getting involved?
Yeah, and even the sister says this. I'm like, what are you doing?
And he's like, hey, does anyone wanna join me on this suicide mission?
Yeah,
and then
he basically says that he's tired of running, even though, my dude, if you're gonna win, you basically have to fight and run to live another day. What are you talking about? Why is that an excuse to, like, basically die? Because obviously they can't possibly win.
yeah, it's basically impossible. This is impossible. You guys are dead.
Yeah, so the brother decides that he's gonna help them, and he asks his men, his soldiers, is there anybody that is willing to come and fight for this town? And 8 of them walks up.
That's right. They have. Okay. All right. Well, I feel we need to backtrack. Let's just go over the team here. They are going to fight against an Empire army who basically have a Gallic gun in their disposal. Let's just see who is our contenders. We have a woman who used to be the personal guard of the Empire, a these rebels one time. A man who is basically an animal whisperer and can talk to animals. A woman who
Has two lightsabers.
yeah, and is basically has no quorum with the Empire. A general.
Well, it doesn't really seem that she has any quorum with the Empire. 'Cause
Yeah.
we don't know her backstory.
In fact, we don't know any of these people's backstories. Not even the general who tried to go after the Empire once but failed. A dwindling resistance who doesn't even want to help you. The only reason they help you is because I guess they feel pity for you.
Well, the brother is gonna help them.
And because of this, he and 8 people are going to fight.
Yeah, that's what we
Skylar,
have,
do you
guys.
understand what is happening here? They are going to fight against an empire with 8 warriors, I guess,
With 8 soldiers.
and 3 randos.
Yep.
Actually, counted 4. No, it's actually 3 because we already figured out that Lucas is a traitor.
Yeah. That's all we got, guys. 8 soldiers, the brother, and 3 randos. That's what we got to fight the Empire, guys.
We got 15 people to fight against an empire with a
With a
Galick
world destroyer with a literal Death Star.
yeah, it is just a discount Death Star, isn't it?
This is what we got, guys. Cora, are you an idiot?
Yeah.
Is everybody in this movie? Does everybody in this movie have a suicide wish? Why do they think that they have any chance in fighting the Empire?
No
Why?
idea.
Why?
So yeah, they get their team.
Yeah, they get their team together, and that's basically Act 2, guys. So now we're gonna go into Act 3, and this is where the movie
Just
This is-
kills itself.
Yeah, if you think the movie didn't kill itself, this is where the movie just sets itself burning alive. This is where it just burns itself alive, and it just goes into absolute retarded town. This is where the movie gets incredibly stupid, and this is where I just couldn't take it anymore. I just couldn't take it anymore, and I was just done. I was done with this
All right.
entire